No two ways about it. Weed out corruption at MAFYA House or step aside. A stern warning from Narc Kenya leader Karua, who blames Health Cabinet Secretary Mutahi Kagwe for failing to take action on the MAFYA House Cartels that continue to thrive through COVID-19 irregular tenders. But in a quick rejoinder, the Health CS says the ongoing investigations are of a complex nature, and it's just a matter of time before the real culprits behind major scandals at MAFYA House are prosecuted. And TV's Seth Olale starts us off.
More pressure is mounting on Health Cabinet Secretary Mutahi Kagwe to deal with the cartels at MAFYA House. Now, Kenya leader Karua says that the ongoing pandemic has opened floodgates for abuse of public funds, unreasonable flouting of procurement laws, and abuse of supplementary budgets for purposes that are not consistent with public interests.
We demand that the government investigates, arrests, and successfully prosecutes thieves at MAFYA House and across government who have stolen or made it possible to steal and or abuse COVID-19 response monies and other resources. Not a single person has ever been prosecuted for the MAFYA House scandal of 2016, despite government promising to do so.
Not mincing words, she says President Uhuru Kenyatta has failed to stop cartels that have turned MAFYA to MAFYA House, with billions of taxpayers' money said to have been stolen over the years.
We demand accountability. President Kenyatta must address the endemic corruption in the health sector, including the repeated adverse mention of people close to him.
MAFYA House boss Mutahi Kagwe says investigations are ongoing, describing them as complex.
You have no idea how bad it is. You are just mentioning KEMSA here. And you are mentioning something, Ministry of Health, in passing. My friend, blood from the ministry has been found in Mogadishu. Blood. And here you are taking it lightly, talking about what you have done in 5 months. It's not an overnight activity. We are determined to fight, and we will. So if you know any of those cartels, please tell them that their days are numbered.
The CS really must take responsibility, act to redress or take full responsibility for the wrong things that are happening. And I do think it is not his duty to explain exorbitant costs of PPEs. That should never be his business. Let him list down what has been received and how it has been allocated, both PPEs and money, and let him act. He also admitted there were misfits in MAFYA House or MAFYA House. He is the boss of MAFYA House now. He has to choose whether to be the boss of MAFYA House or MAFYA House.
The Health CS says those responsible for the looting at MAFYA House will be fully held responsible upon completion of investigations.
Be a bit more patient during the fight against the same cartels. Cartels are not beaten overnight. They fight back.
Weeding out cartels at MAFYA House has so far seemed like a wild goose chase, with previous attempts by the Health CS to effect the transfer of long-serving senior officials to other state departments failing. As the CS Health tries to clean up house, questions are being raised on how affairs are being run, much as they try to find where the hemorrhaging of the COVID-19 fund is. There are seeming leaks in spending that could be plugged. Seth Olale, NTV, Nairobi.